Alright, let's pretend to have fun, shall we? Uh, the fun of 149s. Yeah, not sure about that. But let's go ahead and try. It's the 44th try from since last tried, 31st through 43rd. Today is going to be around the next several tries. Let's check. Yeah, I'm not sure about the stats, to be honest.
I require a new skill.
Don't really like that 33 point something every time. Yeah. I guess I'm gonna, before I start, I'm gonna try a few more times on this ring, I guess. Just to see if I can get the more rounded crit hit damage. 32's not it. 40's not it. Yeah, not running low on souls. Haven't been doing anything else. Alright, anyway. 44th try. Here we go. Doo-doo-doo. Cave seems like a good way to begin. Yeah, not that type. Yeah, this is not the right mob type at all. Can I have the next floor just to see what it is? This was cave. I don't even know. I'm hitting dead ends now. Is it that way? Is it this way? Is it that way? Is it this way? Is it that way? Okay. What is this? Yeah, not enough.
I am returning to
Okay.
town.
One cave Comedie-Comp with Blue Nightmares. Floor 2 Pandemonium Fiends and Construct. Winding Cave. Scavenger, I guess. It's like a mix. It's like a mix of good and bad. bad is the phantoms taking out the Squirt's necklace more. The good is the little bits of medium spiders, but it's not enough. This is a really funny mix. It's a mix pack, which is funny because if it was on a lower tier, it would maintain progress, but not on a. This spot is nice-ish. Nice Oculus ring just sitting there. Yeah, this spot is okay. I mean, gotta have a bit of fun. Nintendo fun. It's like no fun at all. Wow. That like woke me up. Yeah, with the random fire shaman. If it's not Arreat, it's fire shamans. Speed out of here. Nope. 16% speed. 45th try. Forest. Winding cave. Mixed scavengers and medium spiders. 16% speed pylon. 2 West March. Don't know, but yellow elite to start already. Yeah. $46. Okay. Battlefield is nice, except it's already an elite. Electrified. That's not a. Okay, it's Phasebeast though. Okay. Man, I really wish that elite wasn't there, to be honest. because it's gonna eat up all my.
I'm still waiting.
Yeah, it's like electrified,
Not ready yet.
frozen pulse. The frozen pulse is eating up. It's gonna eat up the positioning.
Need more time. Not ready yet.
I mean, the only thing good is that if the yellow elite does stay and I get a good pylon, then it's like a bonus follow.
Need more time. Not ready yet.
9% shield. Okay.
Need more time.
There's like nothing though.
I'm still waiting.
Okay.
Need more time. Not ready yet. Feel my wrath. I'm still waiting.
Yeah, there's like nothing. Gotta keep moving.
Need more time.
Nothing follows. It's like so good. Everything is like asleep.
Need more time. Not ready yet. You won't survive that. I'm still waiting. Not ready yet.
Not a pinkish red.
Need more time. I'm still waiting. Need more time. I'm still waiting. Not ready yet. My spirit is back. I'm still waiting.
9% shield, huh?
Not ready yet. I am losing strength. Need more time. I'm still waiting.
Okay.
Not ready yet.
Nope.
I am returning to town.
Floor 1, battlefields, base beasts. Right, with 9% shield, Pylon. Started poorly with it. Uh, 3 yellow total, 3 yellow elite packs. Include
My stomach feels
shields.
strange. Did you forget to
And
eat
then
again?
2
No.
blues,
In fact,
2
I
1
decided to get the day's eating out of the
third
way all at
HP
once. I kept at it until I couldn't take
each.
another bite.
Well, it
Then
sounds like you ate
43%
too much
speed
then.
Pylon.
Being a mortal is very complicated.
Floor 2 keeps.
Need more time.
Feet.
I am returning to town.
Kill fiends, blah blah blah. Okay. Didn't play that shield well, but it didn't really matter. Wasn't a conduit to follow up. Just not gonna maintain flow through, and then I had to like skip all the way through the keeps, most likely. And then I waste the break even. Yeah, because I broke even with managing to kill the 2 blue elites, but okay, Shrouded more. 47th.
Not ready yet.
Chickens, okay. Interesting opening, I guess.
I'm still waiting. Need more time. Not ready yet.
Need more chickens than that.
I'm still waiting.
And then those range vultures are not very nice.
Need more time.
This is an interesting Shrouded War, to say the least.
I'm still waiting. Need more time.
Yikes. Didn't want to see that.
Not ready yet.
Yep, didn't want to see that.
Need more time. I have to get accustomed to that. Not ready yet.
Nope, didn't want to see that either. Especially when it's a jug.
I'm still waiting.
But I have to kill these spots. They're all both frost stuff too.
I'm still waiting.
25%.
Need more time. I'm still waiting. You won't survive that.
Yeah, when I have some peace to clear the screen, it's pretty good, but
Need more time. I'm still waiting. Not ready
Soul
yet.
Lasher is painful.
Need more time.
No early Pylon for this easier yellow elites. Well, easier by a long shot.
Need more time.
Yep, this is not fun.
Not ready yet.
Soul Lashers are super painful, but they give okay progress. Like okay.
Not ready yet.
I just don't know if my first Pylon is gonna help me break back even
I'm
at
still
this
waiting.
rate.
Need more time.
Super painful.
Not ready yet.
Like this ground,
Need more time.
like this is the part where you want a shield Pylon.
I'm still waiting.
I mean, either shield or just kill them outright. So there's only two options really, right?
Not ready yet. I'm still waiting. Need more time.
Any help?
I'm still waiting.
No help. No help means it's done.
Not ready yet.
So 47th or one Shrouded or with decent chickens or two archive vault of
You must choose my skill.
arc basically archives. Soul Ashers. No 25% pylon help and 2 minutes behind. 48 keeps.
Need more time.
grotesque. Okay. With a blue opening.
I'm still waiting. Need more time.
A blue frost opener. That's bad. That's a lot of dodging to do.
Not ready yet. Need more time.
Okay.
Not ready yet.
1%. Okay. Did I just see another elite? That's not good. Yep. Couldn't play
Need more time.
safely.
Not ready yet. I'm still waiting. My strength is back. Need more time. I grow weak. Not ready yet. I'm still waiting.
There's like no good rooms to play.
Need more time.
This one's okay.
I'm still waiting. Not ready yet.
The Oculus Ring is in the other room. Okay.
Need more time. I'm still waiting.
14%.
Not ready yet.
I see another blue elite. It's spoiling my fun. Nice Oculus Rings, I guess.
I'm still waiting. Not ready yet.
Yep. This blue elite is destroying the fun. Literally.
I'm still waiting.
Okay.
Need more time. Not ready yet.
Worked so hard for 2%.
I'm still waiting. Not ready yet.
Nope. 19% West March.
Need more time.
Level up flashing.
I'm still waiting.
What do you mean? Hello, by the way.
Not ready yet.
Oh, you mean Enchantress? Because the selection. The first row is not really necessary for quite some time. Ever since so long ago, it was nice to have the crowd control, but then later on, as we push GRs and we want to kite stuff. This is over. We want to kite stuff. You don't want the crowd control from the first row. And then even if you did want the other one where it is not crowd control, you're not really gaining all that much anyway out of it. That's why. So when you don't select the first row like at all, it flashes because you have something missing.
I require a new skill.
Floor 1. Heats grotesque. 19% no help. Yeah, so the Enchantress, yeah, you don't select anything. So like here, see? So you don't do anything. So like you can slow them, but when you want to pull stuff, you don't really want to slow them. So you don't select anything in the beginning. So whenever you make a new character or something like that, and you don't select anything on the first row, it will do that. 49th. Okay, Desolate Sands. What we have in this Desolate Sands? Red Fallen with the tree minions electrified. Yeah, that's not gonna work either. Red Fallen just takes way too long to get back to progress because all you want is the tall overseers. So like the tall overseers are the only ones that give you back well, when I say only, it's relative to the rate of your GR tier. So when I'm killing these overseers, which is nice, they're actually dying. But the overseers are the only ones that will return you progress at the rate of your kill. So like over here I'll get back maybe 3-4%, but because of this elite pack, it's stalling my 3-4% from all these super hurt overseers. Like they're all like really hurt. See, I got the 3%, right? So it's like 3-4%, like I said. Like it's just an average. See, the overseers are like basically dead. Say 5%. Yeah, so I averaged it. I mean, it's not an ideal thing to fight, but at least the elite gave up. Oh, every time I say something, I call another elite over, I guess. It's like you shouldn't say something, you shouldn't think about it, I mean, I am falling behind because Red Fallen is just not enough at the pace. Yeah, and then the other finally saw me because they were sleeping earlier, which is fine, they were sleeping, but yeah. So the only thing that helps in this situation is obviously an earlier conduit that can happen, but I don't know about where I want to, what I want to play though, because there's third elite now. I just don't think I'll get an early pylon, because it's not even 11%. Yeah, so you can get early pylons between 0 to 12, but I didn't get the 7% one or a 9% one, so it's tough to get that 12%. And then even if I did play, the conduit would pull me over, obviously, but playing from behind and hoping for the 12% means I have another minute plus of delay, and then I can't do anything. Floor 1 Desolate Sands with Red Fallen. 10%, but 2 minutes behind. So I'm just like, while I'm pushing, I try to like, jot down what I did somewhat. I mean, as short as I can put it so that, you know, it kind of shows the process. And I'd rather do that because it's like I can go just check what the monster type is and then get out as well. But I feel like I should just try to see what the first pylon is, minimum. Because like earlier, on my 46th try, I guess I should have played the shield better, but then it was too far to pull, and then the two blues that were way past the three total yellow elite packs, that they were just sleeping, and so I couldn't really do much more than that. Or I could have waited to grab the shield, but the shield was spawned early bottom corner, like early turns bottom corner, and so it's like I have to go all the way back anyway, right? And you don't really want to waste another like 25 seconds going backwards and then forwards. So it was just like I would have wasted 25 seconds anyway, 20 seconds anyway, to where I did waste like 40 seconds of the shield, but the the net of 15 seconds, I don't have enough damage to do anything of that 15 seconds anyway. And then the Oculus rings ran out because the density of the phase beast uh got shredded because of having shield pylon on, right? So it did maintain me though to 43% at the end after I stayed with the two blue elites. I broke even to 43%, but then I saw speed pylon, and then it was keeps follow up from that. So it was basically gonna waste my time speeding through the keeps in order to play, and the keeps monster set was not good. The keeps monster set was like kill fiends and stuff, so it was gonna take me like every 20 seconds to set up every room. Yeah, so if however the keeps was like Lacuni slashers or like chickens or something, then I can still say I can break even. I can still think about a 30-second behind gameplay while I play through the keeps at that point, but it wasn't. So yeah, but anyway, that's the better try of the day so far, I think, was the 43% break even. So I just try to like, you know, I mean, I have a bad feeling that it's gonna take a long time because I missed out on one of my best opportunities, which was the 1513 that I got last time. I had loads of mistakes actually that I should have done, and trying out different setups caused me also to forget about some Paragon settings, and that was partially the problem. But I also had to skip floor 3 entirely, which was the short Pandemonium, luckily. But at the same time, that was the 15 seconds that I would have had needed anyway. And then obviously I got Blighter, which wasn't helpful with no Oculus Rings and not good, not more than any good RNG on the potion powers. I got 2 initial blues, and then by the time of seeing 2 blues, the third being the pinkish red, it was just too late and too little help, considering there was no Oculus Rings either. And then to dodge pretty well the blighter stuff, the pools and stuff, to not rip, pretty much still didn't pull through. So it was like a really bad floor 3 to like cost me uh 15 seconds, and then I had some mistakes, and then I had some Paragon setting issues because of swapping builds every 10 rifts or so, every 10 rift attempts. So it's like, yeah, it was the best out of the entire 49 tries over several different days. But yeah, 50th, let's try it. Shrouded more with what? Revenant soldiers? Okay. This is okay. This is like, if you have the damage, well, this is like Revenant and Transformers, but like, if you have the damage, this is pretty good. This is like top 5. But you have to have a lot of them. Like, a lot of them. So basically these guys that transform to Unholy Thralls, you definitely want a lot of these, because when they do transform, you get back more. But at the rate of my Oculus Rings, I'm not killing them fast enough. And obviously I'm stuck over here because I already invested time on this. So I just need to clear them. Okay. It turns so quickly with 2 elite packs. This is bad. So you don't actually want to see this like this. Of course, if you have lots of paragons and you can use all guilds, this is okay. But you don't really want this. The only time you want this is if you know that you're about to get a pylon. That's actually helpful. So like if you get a conduit, let's say, obviously, if you get a shield, it's okay as well. But like this is way too much to set up for it. And then obviously it's good that the elite packs didn't see me now. But then when I do get the pylon, I have to come back. I have to come backwards. So this is a lot of times why people like open maps, or why open maps are better, is because you can easily come back, because it's a circular or square or rectangular or whatever rotation that you can do. You just have to remember where they are, right? But when it's linear like this, unless you have a support barb, obviously in a group, you can pull them much quicker, right? And then it's easier. So you actually don't really want to see more elite packs like right away. You actually want to delay it. And now the other problem is I'm hurting those transformers way too quickly, even though it's good to see my damage. But yeah, so this screen is a lot better than earlier. So you ultimately want like this. So when it's transformers, you want it to be like this. So basically you want so many that you can concentrate the kill. So this is gonna get me closer back my progress bar, but I'll still be behind, you know. I'll still be behind, but it's a lot of progress here. Well, a lot being enough for the value of the screen. So I got back like 5-6%. But then like it slows down again. So it's like you only gain back so much, right? Which obviously means I lack damage. But you know, people have cleared properly with the right stuff, right? With the right map layouts and all that, monster types and whatnot, much lower. So it's like they still have to have the right damage, you know, a certain amount of damage, and then a certain amount of luck to get that conduit to help them, you know, stay afloat, right? So in a way, I want to know what my first pylon is, even though now there's no elites. So what am I gonna do if I do get a conduit? Let's say, what am I gonna do? Like, I can wait for it. You know, I have to plan, right? So see, look at that. The shield is okay. It's Ice Porcupine. I guess I'm leaving the floor anyway. Ice Porcupine is okay, but like, I need more than this. Like, I need more than this. I like Ice Porcupines, don't get me wrong. Like, Ice Porcupine is good, but like, now I wish I had 3 elites here. Like, if this spot had 3 elites, I would have been fine. Well, relative to how many Oculus rings I can use, but it's almost like all I'm doing here is I'm gonna kill the Ice Porcupines and move on. Because that's the only thing that's giving me the percents. Alright. Just checking. Let's keep going. Where are the Ice Porcupines? See, this is the problem with the shield. It's like, I would rather the conduit there, because then I know that I would flow through this. I would have taken it and moved anyway, regardless. And so, like, this shock tower map would have been a lot better if I just had a conduit, because I would be like moving free flowing, and I would break even. And then I would be able to see what my 3rd floor is. Somewhat. But now I'm going to be stuck on this floor. Still. So the shield only played decently on catching up my time. But it did nothing. Because Ice Porcupines are like easy enough to play, where the shield just doesn't do much. For a shield to be good, it needs to take out like a majority of 2 blues. Like, if a shield can get a majority of 2 blues and you can still consistently damage stuff while clearing them, then it's fine. That's how I got the 43% today,
I'm injured.
right? Gonna die. Okay, Demon Trooper Anarchs. It's too late. I don't really know what I can do here. Like, Conduit would break even, but I can't just break even.
I'm still waiting. Need more time.
Like, shield on this floor would be fine too. But of course, this floor with shield, it takes too much to set up.
Not ready yet.
But yeah, I'm already 2 minutes behind, so
Need more time.
and then there's no
I'm
help.
still waiting.
Yep, no help. Pressing the
I am returning to town.
teleport, man. 50th try, floor 1, Shrouded, or Raven, Transformers. 3 Graveyard, Anarchs, or 2 Shock Tower, Ice Porcupines. The floor 1 at Exit Shield Pylon.
I require a new skill.
It was like around 26%, I think. Something like that. Do 51st. I guess I should start updating the counter on the top left. 50 tries so far. So, yeah, let's just update that. Right, 51st. Ice Forest. Comedie-Comp.
Not ready yet.
So you don't want Comedie-Comp.
Not
Okay.
ready yet.
Graveyard. So that was a okay skip.
I'm still waiting.
Graveyard is Fiends and Burning Construct.
Not ready yet.
This is not
Need more time.
good. Like, it's not painful or anything necessarily,
I'm still waiting.
but it's also not good enough. it's not that painful.
I'm still waiting.
But it's not good enough. Yeah. I'm not getting my value.
Not ready yet.
Like, it takes a lot to get the value.
Need more time.
Like, for example, this screen has enough value, but
I'm still waiting.
at that point, I might as well get a shield. Because then I actually can get back the time.
Not ready yet.
Now the damage is too split. While dodging all this. But the initial skip was, you know, fast relative.
I'm still waiting. I have no control now. I grow weak. I need more time.
Okay, so I really want a conduit,
Not ready yet.
but I don't think so.
I'm still waiting. Not ready yet. I need more time.
I mean, a shield or conduit would work, but the shield's getting a little late now.
I'm still
Because
waiting.
if I'm killing all these,
I need more time.
yeah, it's too late. Like, if I got this on the first floor, it would have been better.
I'm still waiting. I must heal. Not ready yet.
Yeah, it's too late.
I need more time.
I don't think I'll get any help. Yep, it's too late. It would have been good on the first, as a first floor.
I need more time.
With the 3 elites, and then I might have enough time to get a first pylon spawn.
I'm still waiting. That was just the face. I'm still waiting. I need more time. I must heal. I am returning to town.
So 51st. Try floor 1, Ice Forest, Comedie-Comp, Fast decision. Full skip. Or to graveyard. Fiends and constructs. Sadly, no. 11 to 15% help. Floor 3. Bridge keeps. $52 keeps again. Just escape from 1. How many attempts now today? 43 to 51. 52 now? Okay. I think it's gonna be like... I think I'm gonna try like... Every different time I'm gonna try like 15, I think. At most. This is a bit of medium spiders mixed in, so... I mean, this is medium spiders, but it didn't present itself early. And then, obviously, there's an elite pack everywhere distracting. I just want to kill these mutant spiders and move on. But then, like, the elite pack is getting in the way at some point. Like, all I want is just to kill these minion spiders and stuff. Like, I did hurt them. The blues. Which is surprising. Because Melodor is supposed to be pretty tanky. But I did hurt them. In the amount of time that I was trying to kill the remainder of the medium spiders, the Melodors were falling. Not fast enough though. I got hit from the spider. So spiders in general, if you face tank them, there's a chance that they crit you, and that's what happened. And I think the spider crit me right on my vengeance, outside my vengeance window, which is caused by the choice of my ring. So this room is okay. Okay. But when you say something too soon, it's over, right? And this is what's happening right now. Like, as soon as I think that it's super, like, chill, then you get arcane beams trying to, like, waste my time. When all I want to do is get rid of these medium spiders in here. Like, that's all I want to do. Ugh. I mean, I did get medium spiders again, but I mean, it's pretty lucky considering, but just hope that I get a good pylon to follow up if I can see one today. So far the best is a 9% shield. So keeps medium spiders, cave medium spiders. Okay. There's one elite there. Lots of spiders. Now there's two little elites. That's my... Okay, that's bad. Is there anything else up here? No. Alright. Of course it's a shielding. So the bad news is that up ahead has a reflector elite. I gotta take that. Okay. I don't really like this. The shielding though. Yeah, I left as soon as I could. That's pretty good with the power. I just don't know what I want to do with this though. Because I'm running out of options there. I had to take the power because it's in a cave. but I don't have any other help next.
I'm still waiting. Not ready yet.
Yeah, this is
Need more time.
this is not gonna work. Like, this is the other better today, but I just don't have anything else other than like a shield ending. Like, and the shield ending might be at around 86%, and then I need to have the exact density here.
Need more time.
So like, without an exact density, can't do it. Can't do much.
Not ready yet.
I think I played okay this time,
I'm still
but
waiting.
it still wasn't ideal. Now, I could have killed the... Well, it would have been a risk, but I could have stayed to kill the...
I'm still waiting.
the reflector, but it would be a very big risk anyway.
Need more time.
And it was for a 5% that has such a high risk,
I'm still waiting.
so I didn't do it. If it was not a reflector, I would have gained
Not ready yet.
5%, well, 5, well, close to additional 5%.
Need more time.
I just don't think I can get to 86% for the shield, and it might be an upset anyway, because there's still an upset opportunity.
I need healing. Need more time. I'm still waiting.
Okay, 86, is it 86?
Need more time.
Yeah, I don't know, I got this, I don't think I'll get it. Yeah, like, if it wasn't 86, because of that speed pylon,
I'm still waiting.
it's bad. Because there's a high chance that I get a channeling still,
Need more time.
but this was the best showing today, I guess, outside of that 43%.
I'm still waiting.
Like, this monster type just wasn't
Not ready yet.
gonna race me over. That's the other problem. Like, I can break even all I want here, but
I'm still waiting. Not ready yet.
okay, that speed pylon delayed it.
Need more time.
Yeah. Nope.
Not ready yet.
Yep. It's over. Nice try, game.
I am returning to town.
50-second try was pretty okay. but the speed pylon was just not enough anyway. It popped up the wrong time, and then the conduit was fine. I think it was like it was what I needed for sure, but I think that the power was kind of meh at the spot. I think the spot for that power would have been a shield, and then I would kill the two blues anyway. Well, it would still probably be the same, I think. So I think it would still be the same in terms of progression at the positions that the pylons were at. It's just that I definitely don't want power this early. That's one point to it. Uh, the other point to it is that the speed pylon was just the RNG was getting closer and closer to the bad pylons because I still didn't see my channeling, and then after seeing the power as a second pylon, there's a very high chance that the speed would pop up, and the speed did pop up, and then it also ruined the timing because it was a little early. It was slightly early to see the third pylon, which ruined the fourth pylon, which means it was not going to be 75%. And then I tried my best to break even to 86, and it wasn't 86, which means it's 90 something, but I'm already too slow for the 92 onwards before the 99. And then, I was down to a minute by the time I reached 91% anyway. So yeah, that was the best of the day, I think. 121. That was cool, I guess. That was cool, I guess. 52 tries so far. That was cool. It was all right. I think I enjoyed that a little. That was a little bit more enjoyable. I think I played okay. Like the power, I moved away from the deadly reflector sand dweller elite, which I could still kill it. So it would have been like 5%,
Choose my
but
skill.
high risk. I killed the two blues that I thought the shielding was annoying, but it ended up just okay. I did have enough damage at the end there after the power ended, which was the part where I stayed for like 4 5 seconds near the yellow reflector on killing the density. So that was the 5 second issue on that. So I would have killed the two blues like 5 6 seconds sooner if the shield rotation didn't cut it anyway. So yeah, it was okay. It was okay. Like ultimately, for how it happened, it was fine. It was more enjoyable, like the whole day. But that's the part that's most exciting about pushing is that you when you do see something like better and you try to like understand what you did, it's fine, right? But then as soon as you find more mistakes that, you know, then you can see where the problem was. But for this one, I didn't think I saw any issues other than the pilot order and the maps. I'll try a few more, I guess, because but it might ruin my mood though. So I think I should just take a break from here. This chill mood looks good. I'll just take a break from here and do and then of course, right? And then of course they give you an easier one, like a super easy thing when you go down lower again, which is the whole reason why I don't do this normally, but I don't really want to ruin the mood. And speaking of that, I should actually put in like 50-second try conduit into power into speed, but not enough. All right. Just wanted to like update it